Roman or European hasn't been explained.
Yeah.
It hasn't been told yet. So
I mean, even if you look at the Pope and his writings, if you Google it, during the times of slavery, he said God created man in his image, and God's image is white because Jesus was presented to be, even though historically, of course, that's historically incorrect, right? But that's the thing, we've been brainwashed, right? He said, so if you buy and sell black and brown people, it's okay because they're not humans, right? So you know that's not true. Like, you know that Christianity was used as a tool to enslave not just African Americans, but the South Americans, Philippines, Manila. The word Manila comes from Min Allah, an Arabic word, because the Philippines was Muslim, and they were brutally conquered by the Spanish and killed and enslaved and forced into Christianity, except for Mindanao that's kept it real.
Is it like the word melanoma?
Right. So.
In the Greek for how we get melanin.
Right.
The word melanin because it says dark or black.
Right.
For that, for melanoma.
So it's the same thing if you look at the root words, right? Yeah. Manila today is the capital of Philippines, Min Allah, right? Which was an Arabic word meaning something from Allah as a gift, aman Allah, or a piece from Allah, or actually being from Allah. The Filipinos that were there, they were Muslims, but the Spanish came, they killed, they massacred. They got everybody except the southern part that kept fighting, Mindanao, that's still fighting, but they kept their religion. And if you go to Guadalajara in Mexico, Guadalajara, Wadi de Hijara, it's from Arabic. And there was the Arabic influence here before the Spanish, right? So, but that history's been kept from us. When I went to school, Columbus was introduced to us as a great hero. He discovered America. Well, what do you mean he discovered America? Was it lost? Weren't there people, like I come to your house and I'm like, I just discovered your house. You're like, bro, I already live here, right? So.
That's the thing with me, it's like, for me.
How you doing?
I was like, you never Indies?
Right.
Or you talking about the original people that
but even if you look,
the name from.
Even if you took the West Indies, or even if you look at, but you know, the people living there, he didn't discover, unless you're talking from a European perspective, Columbus didn't discover anything, right? If I come to the first time I go to Arizona, I can't say I discovered Arizona, it's mine. Well, no, the people live in Arizona, right? Right? And that's the thing with Columbus and the colonization of, and not just here. People did the same thing in Africa, they did the same thing in India. The British went everywhere, East India Company, you know history and you know what happened, right? But what I'm talking about is from a religious perspective. Like, what do you believe? Who created us, right? I believe there is one creator. He's not a man, he's not a woman, he's not black, he's not white, he created. You believe that? You got the same belief as me there, right? I believe that creator didn't just leave us with nothing. He sent guidance, right? Books of guidance, like the Torah, which was the Old Testament with Moses, the Psalms of David, which was called Zabur, to the Dawood alayhi salam, the Injil, which is called the Bible, which is to the Prophet Jesus. And all three of these were divine sources, guidance.